All right, what's up, y'all? What is up? It's your boy Rick Gaming 27. All right, how y'all folks doing today, man? Y'all doing all right? Hope y'all doing all right today, man. Just just here to talk to y'all guys. See if y'all got any questions, whatever. I'm here. I just want to do a little Q&A with y'all guys today. I ain't got nothing to do. I'm gonna try to do this. I'm gonna try to do the webcam today. I've been having a lot of issues with my webcam recently. That's why I haven't been doing webcam. But I went to get my computer fixed today, so hopefully I won't have no issues doing this live stream. So if y'all see any hiccups with this, just let your boy know, man. Let your boy know. So how everybody doing? Y'all doing all right? Y'all doing good? That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Like I say, man, let's get those questions popping. Let's get those questions popping, man. Lots of stuff to talk about. A lot of gaming topics from the PlayStation side, from Nintendo, from Microsoft. Of course, just recently got some news that was that ukulele game that a lot of people was looking forward to, especially on the Wii U, has been canceled. And of course, it's going to the Switch, and just another less reason of owning the Wii U. And let's just be honest, the Wii is garbage. The Wii U was good. It was good at one point, but right now it's garbage. For the last 2 years, this has just been just utter crap, just garbage. Like, I was just at the store a while ago, went to the retro store, got me some stuff, and they had a PS4 Slim with the Uncharted 4 bundle for $250, had the Minecraft bundle for $250, the Xbox One S, and I saw the Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U for $300. I was like, why is this $300? Like, this is garbage. Like, nobody wants the Wii U. Like, the damn thing is dead. So why these other systems that get continuous residual games cost less than the system that's fucking dead? That employee couldn't even answer that question. Like, it's just sad and it's hilarious that Nintendo still do stupid shit like that. And I asked for an NES Mini. They had one, but it was for $220. I was like, y'all can't do this shit. Like, that shit ain't even fair. Like, retail price is really $60. But according to them, they said that people look at them like they're a pawn shop, so they basically give us like a pawn shop price. Is that supply and demand kind of shit? They said whenever the NES first came out, they were scheduled to have 500, but Nintendo gave them 300 and spread the rest of them. They said they had one NES Mini that came out last week. One fucking NES Mini. That does not make sense at all. That does not make sense at all, guys. One NES Mini. I don't know why Nintendo continuously keep doing this crap. This shit it's freaking ridiculous. It's very annoying, guys. Like there's a lot of people that want your stuff, but you continuously and making them wait for it. But when it comes to Pokemon, you will freaking make sure that they will freaking ship out like 10 million or 20 million Pokemon games. But when it comes to their console, when it comes to Nintendo consoles, the 3DS, the Wii U, well, I only said the Wii U because nobody wants the Wii U, the freaking Switch, like we can't pre-order the Switch, and the Switch comes out in March. Like, it's just so stupid, guys. It's really stupid. I feel like it's going to be another Wii situation with the Switch whenever it comes out. So whenever after this show, whatever they do the presentation with the Switch, I'm going straight to GameStop. I'm going to pre-order it to make sure that I'm in line, got my spots. So whenever the system comes out, I'm gonna go ahead and get it. Am I gonna pull an Alex, and get like 2 or 3 of them and flip it like he flipped the NES Mini? Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't like Alex. Alex, he's a savage. That's what he is. He's a savage. So what's up, y'all? What's up? Y'all doing all right? Y'all doing all right today? What's up, BC Rivers, Dave J, Jerry Slamming? What's up, man? Who else is here? Nauf, hold on. What is it? Nauf, Mario, Nauf. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. Nauf, Mario. What's up, man? Appreciate the love you're giving me, man. What's up, Garuda? What's up, Andre? Y'all doing all right? All right, man. Let's get those questions popping, guys. What's up with y'all, man? All right. He said Switch would be successful if they managed to get 3DS plus Wii U size library, and plus Japanese third-party support. Yes, that's what's one of the most important I guess what was that they said they was gonna do? Oh, region free. It's gonna be region free. No locking up these Japanese games. Whatever comes out in Japan, it's gonna come out in America or Europe. I don't know if it's gonna come out at the same time, but it's region free. No locking of these games, these contents. I'm good. I'm happy to hear about these because there's some games out there in Japan that I actually would like to play, but Nintendo's still on that bullshit. They, honestly, I think Nintendo's going to do the exact opposite of what they did with the Wii U. They're gonna basically do a complete 180 what they did with the Wii U. They can't have another Wii U situation because if they do, they're gonna follow the path of Sega. And speaking of Sega, you don't think I was reading those comments before this podcast? Yeah, I still like Sega, so I don't give a fuck what y'all think about Sega. You know what? If y'all hate Sega so much, I just bought some more Sega shit. Hold on, what did I get today? I bought Comic Zone for the Genesis today, and I got Sonic the Hedgehog 3. That's arguably the best in the series, Sonic 3. And I know I bought this a couple of weeks ago. I got Shinobi 3. I bought that. I bought a lot of stuff. I just hadn't been doing it. My little retro videos like I've been doing lately. So yeah, I'm still doing a little retro collecting here and there, but I'm not gonna get deep into it like I was until I move into a bigger place. I got a lot of stuff I want to show you. It's stuff that I hadn't shown you yet, but I'm trying. Whenever I get another house, I'm gonna have a separate bedroom just for my shit. Like I'm kind of sharing a room with my stuff, but I'm gonna wait until I get a bigger place. I'm gonna have a lot of cool stuff. I'm gonna have a better looking setup. I'm gonna have I'm planning on buying a desktop, so my quality's gonna be a lot better. I'm gonna get a camera. I'm gonna get not a webcam. I'm gonna use a real camera, so I can have a better quality whenever I do my videos and everything. So I got a lot of plans for this channel in the future, and I can't do it without y'all guys. And I really appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for hitting that like button. Appreciate y'all for staying subscribed and everything. What's up? What's up, Lewis? Doing all right? Cherry Man Videos. What's up? The one named Shadow. How y'all doing, man? All right, you said Sega is cool. Shinobi's I love Shinobi. Shinobi 3 is like arguably the best in the series. I love Shinobi 3. You said Sega is an underrated company. Sadly, yeah, they are very underrated. I want to say underrated because the Genesis put them out there. The Genesis gave Nintendo a run for their money, and the Dreamcast is one of arguably the most underrated console of all time. Like it was ahead of its time. Had a lot of great games for that little amount of time that they was out. I believe they was out for like 2.5 years until Sega pulled a plug on the system. They was out for 3.5 years in Japan, but out here in the States, it was out for 2.5 years until they pulled the plug. But within the 2.5 to 3.5 years, there was a lot of software, a lot of games that that I remember. I got some of those games right now as I speak. You said the Switch is Nintendo's last chance. Well, if on paper, what gaming company had 2 failing consoles and left the market? Well, Sega. You got the Saturn and the Dreamcast was a failing console, 2 failing consoles. So they had no choice but to get out. But Nintendo had a failing GameCube and a failing Wii U, but they're still here. And the reason why they're still here is because they're smart, real smart when it comes to business, and they don't like to lose money. They like to penny pinch. That's why the Wii U still costs $300. That's why they always use older technology when it comes to their systems, their consoles, their handhelds. You can just go back in the day, just look at the fact that Nintendo is so tight with their money that they didn't really start getting serious with their cases. Whenever you put your cartridge in the case, it's a guarantee that it's not going to get all that the case ain't going to mess up. Back then they used to use like cardboard, and you can't never keep cardboard around for over 10 plus years because it's going to get torn up with the Genesis, with everybody else. Like their cases was stout. So their shit was so cheap, man. Nintendo always been cheap when it comes to their shit with their products. Always cheap. What else y'all got for me? Let me see. Real Game I know the company looking to buy a Sega. Don't sleep on it. Well, I don't know what's going on with Sega. I think Sega's trying to make. I won't say they're trying to make a comeback as far as console wise, But as far as the quality, as far as bringing Sonic back to glory like it used to be, just as far as just quality, period. You know, they need to come back because they got the IPs. You know, Sega, they have a lot of games that they refuse to bring back. You got the Phantasy Star series. A lot of people love that series. The Shining Force series. You know, Vector Man, Golden Axe, Streets of Rage. You know, they used to have their own sports shit with the. They used to have their own Sega Sports with NBA 2K, NFL 2K. They used to have a lot of shit, man. But just financially, and I don't know, they just did a lot of stupid shit, man. Lots of stupid shit. Or he said that one always cheap. They started getting too cheap with the Wii. With the Super Nintendo. Okay, the NES and Super Nintendo, I will basically say that they used the latest tech around that time. And with the Nintendo 64, and you can say the GameCube, you know, they stayed basically on top as far as, I won't say tech, as far as the hardware, the graphics. But when it comes to features, that's been their Achilles heel for a very long time. Features has not been a strong suit for Nintendo, because even though the GameCube had a powerful system, they had a feature that a lot of people like us wanted to play, and that was the online mode. They had the feature, but they refused to use it. They refused to use it with third party. They refused to use it with their own first party. They could have evolved the Star Fox franchise, but they refused to do it. And that's why they're in the situation that they are in right now. That's why Miyamoto is crying about how he wanted Star Fox or Fox McCloud to be more popular right now. You know, reason why it's not popular, reason why these franchises are not evolving, because they're not evolving their characters, they're not evolving their stories, they're not evolving their hardware. That is what's wrong with Nintendo right now. They're not involving the hardware, except I guess you could make an exception for the Switch, because everything about the Switch, I love everything about the Switch. It's like they actually evolved, and this is basically what's supposed to be the Wii U. But this is basically the Wii U, you know, 1000. This is going to be a lot better than the Wii U. I love everything about this Switch, graphic wise. We get to take our games on the go. You know, take a Skyrim on the go. Like, I never heard that in my life, man. I feel that this is going to be a blockbuster hit. This is going to be huge, guys. It's going to be huge. All right, and let's see what else I got. What's some questions? Two-part question. Should I buy a Wii U, or will I be able to play Wii games on the Switch? I don't know if they're gonna have some Wii games on the Virtual Console. I think they will. It's been confirmed that they're gonna have GameCube games on the Virtual Console, but I'm not sure about the Wii. I think they should, especially if it's not going to be backwards compatible. But the Wii is cheap, guys. Like, are you talking about the Wii or the Wii U? You want to keep your Wii or Wii U? Oh, okay. If I was you, I'll just keep the Wii U. You know, and if you're a collector, if you like to collect things, it's like this. Since I'm a collector, and I know that pretty sooner or later, within 5 to 10 years from now, a lot of these Wii U games are going to be hard to find because the system was lackluster. It was a blockbuster failure. So a lot of this software that was sold is going to be probably non-existent within 10 to 20 years from now. So it's going to be hard to find a Mario 3D World. It's going to be hard to find a Pikmin 3. It's going to be hard to find Legend of Zelda Wind Waker or Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. It's going to be hard to find. So if I was y'all, if y'all want to keep this for a very long time, it's going to be worth some money. The reason why a lot of these PS2 games are not worth the damn thing, the PS2 system ain't worth shit, the software ain't worth shit, because it's sold so much down, it's sold so many systems, it's sold so many games. So the value of keeping the PS2 or the games, it's worthless, because over 150 million PS2s was sold. So it ain't worth nothing. You could buy it everywhere you want, but can you go and buy TurboGrafx 16 everywhere? No, because it was a failure of a console. So the price of it is high. You know, just like the Sega 32X, it was a failure. So wherever you go, it's going to be high as hell finding one. You know, hell, the Sega Saturn still costs between $89 to $100 just for a Sega Saturn, because the system did so badly that it's not many of them around, so the price of it is going to be higher. So that's the same thing I'm saying with the Wii U. If you want to hold on to it, if you like to retro collect, I advise y'all to hold on to it, because between 15 and 20 years from now, it's going to be worth a lot of money. I'm just being honest. Hell, shit, Earthbound. I went to this store. This Earthbound had a tore, the plastic on it was tore. Like, this game looks so, somebody did not keep up with Earthbound, but it's at the store right now selling for over $200. That is crazy, guys. It's selling for over $200. The reason why? Because not too many people bought the game, and it's hard to find, so it's rare. Same thing with Super Metroid. Super Metroid was a hell of a game, but not many people bought it. I won't say not many. It sold decently, but it sold like between like a little bit over 1 million copies, but it should have sold a lot more. So finding a Super Metroid game for the Super Nintendo is gonna be hard to find. If you find it, it's gonna be priced between $60 to $100. That's just how I see retro collecting. Let me see. You said, do you ever miss the good old days where video games make you unlock everything? Yeah, I do miss those games. I do miss those days, man. Like, instead of hiding content behind a paywall, I really wish that they do what they used to do. Whenever we finish the game, we could unlock stuff without paying extra. So I miss those days, man. But they make so much money off of this DLC that they're never going to go back to it. They're never going to go back to it. But I really hope that they learned the lesson from this this fall, because a lot of games sold pretty badly. Watch Dogs, the sales came in on VG charts. I know it's not accurate, guys. I know, but according to VG charts, it sold like a little bit. It sold over 900,000, almost 1 million. That's not including digital. So probably would have sold over 1 million. I think it did sold over 1 million if you include digital. But according to VG charts, it sold almost 4 million the first week whenever Watch Dogs 1 came out. So, just stuff like that. When people say enough is enough, man. They're sick and tired of these shady ass business practices. You look at Titanfall, that's a flop. What else is a flop? It didn't sell well. I heard The Last Guardian's not selling really well. There's a lot of these games it's not selling well. Hell, even you can look at the numbers and be like, Call of Duty it's not selling. It's selling good, but if you want to judge it, compared to previous installments, it's not selling that well, because a lot of people did not want this Call of Duty. A lot of people they're sick of it. So there's a huge decline with these games this fall, because people just getting tired of the bullshit. You said, why do many people? he said, why do many people hate you, real gamer? Hey, man, I don't know, man. It's just the internet, man. It's just the internet. I can't make a person like me. I try to stay real as I can. I try my best to be a neutral gamer as I can. I know some people used to call me a Nintendo fanboy, and all of a sudden, I'm gonna switch over to the Xbox side. And all of a sudden, since I had my PlayStation on, I had a PlayStation shirt on the other day, and I was talking about Crap Gamer, made a video about him, and somebody called me a pony. I don't know what it is. Am I Xbot, a Nintendo fag, or an Xcock? I don't know, man. I try to just classify myself as a neutral gamer, because I play every system. I have every system. I just enjoy gaming. I enjoy talking about gaming with the subs, with all y'all. I love Thursday nights, because that's when I have a lot of y'all on. We have fun, lots of fun. With me and my cast, my crew, we interact with y'all. I try to stay as neutral as I can, but as far as people hating me, I don't give a fuck who hates me. Like, if they're losing sleep over what I say, then I don't know what to say. They need to check themselves, because I don't lose no sleep over nobody. No YouTube. I don't lose no sleep unless there's something going on with my family. But as far as people that I met over the internet, I don't take that shit serious. That's just pathetic. Let me see. What's up, Matt? What's up, angry little alchemist? All right. Okay. I might have missed some of y'all questions. I know y'all kind of going fast. Let me see. You said Activision's milking two of their biggest franchises, Call of Duty, Skylanders. Actually, Skylanders. I heard that they're no longer making the games. I'm not sure if that's confirmed or not, but according to some sources, they're going to stop production on continuing the franchise of Skylanders. You know, it's just not doing good because the towards to life shit with video games, it was just a fad. It wasn't gonna last very long. It's a fad. Nintendo, they got into it a little bit, and they're just not hearing much of it. We didn't hear much of it with the Nintendo Switch because it's a fad. You know, if it's not selling well right now, they're watching Nintendo continuously and make that the vocal point of their Switch. You know, it just doesn't make sense. So I don't see this being a huge success with these amiibos in the future. You know, maybe people want to buy the amiibos just to collect them, but as far as use them in video games, I'm sick of that shit, man. Let's just leave that shit in the past. What's up, Winfrey Lawrence? Doing all right? Yeah, I would like to have a Spiral, man. I used to love that game. So I kind of respect Sony right now. They going back old school. They give me that nostalgic feeling right now, man. You know, not only we getting a remake of Final Fantasy VII, we getting a remake of Parappa the Rapper, remake of Crash Bandicoot. All these games came from the PS1. So I'm really happy that Sony is doing that. I would love if Microsoft, you know, can go back and give us a remake of Fable, give us a remake of Blinks. Y'all remember Blinks? I love that game. That game was really awesome. I loved it when I had my original Xbox. You know, that's some game. You know, they got the Conquerors. The Conquer series, they got the Banjo-Kazooies. I don't know what is Microsoft thinking. They need to you know, get some of those older IPs so we can have a fresher breath air in today's gaming industry. So we don't be, you know, just constantly playing nothing but shooters, man. We need more platforms. We need more of everything. We need more single player games. I know we got a single player game and a platform. We got Quantum Break. And we got Recore, and it did not do very well. But you know, it does not mean that Microsoft need to give up on giving us those variety games. You know, even though some of the JRPGs don't sell very well out here in the States or out here in North America with the PlayStation 4, but Sony still continuously and still support us with JRPGs, even though it doesn't sell as well as it sells in Japan. Microsoft needs to take that same approach. That's just how I feel. We need variety. That's why PlayStation is kicking Microsoft's ass right now. And as far as the 2017 lineup, I'm really satisfied with the PlayStation 4 lineup. You know, of course, God of War is supposed to be coming out next year, according to a lot of people. Nier looking like a really good game. I will play that. It's this game. What's the name of this game? I'm not sure if it's called Nihon or something like that, but it kind of gives me that Ninja Gaiden kind of vibe. That game looks very good. I love hack and slash games like that, so I'm most definitely going to get that. Days Gone supposed to be coming out next year. Horizon Zero Dawn's next year. I'm really excited about a lot of these games. You know, only game that I'm excited about for Microsoft is basically Scalebound. I didn't. Of course, you got Crash Bandicoot and Parappa coming out next year, so you get all these games coming from the PS4. And I'm really happy to play. But I'm only happy to play just Scalebound for the Xbox, man. Like, they need more varieties, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, I love action adventure games. I love horror games. Like, we don't get much of that on the Xbox as far as the exclusives, but we get that on Sony. Like the action adventure, you know, you got the Tomb Raider. You got the Uncharted, and of course you got Last of Us. And Last of Us is a survival horror game. I love those games. But with Xbox, what do we get? We get a time exclusive Rise of the Tomb Raider. It's not even exclusive to the system. They need their own first-party studios to make games like that. So, you know, we could get more games like that. I love stuff like that. You know, they need more variety. They got too many shooters. They got too many sports games. You know, too many racing games. They need their own baseball game. Sony got their own baseball game, and Microsoft hadn't had a baseball game in years. So that's one of the reasons why people is flocking to the PS4, because lack of variety. That's the issue that I'm having with Microsoft right now. Doesn't mean that I hate my system. I love my Xbox One. I've been praising them all generations. I've been praising them, you know, because they give out the best value as far as the deals, as far as, you know, the quality of your, you know, your subscription, your Xbox Live, you know, the online quality is really good. Free games every month, get a lot of free AAA games, but compared to PlayStation Plus, they give a lot of shit games every month. Every month I look at my games for gold, I look at the PlayStation Plus games. Like, it's not even comparisons, man. Those free PlayStation Plus games are nothing but garbage. So what is my $60 a year paying for anyway? Because last time I heard, they're still using the PS3 service. So I'm still trying to looking for that upgrade for my PS4, online. I still don't see it. Oh yeah, Spider-Man. Yeah, y'all forgot to mention. Yeah, Spider-Man. That does look good too, BC Rivers. I am looking forward to that game, and it's Insomniac. That's starting to become my favorite developers because they making some really good games like Sunset Overdrive. That was a good game. It didn't sell all that good on the Xbox. It barely cracked 1 million, but a game like that should have sold a lot better. It should have sold a lot better. Of course, they did the Ratchet and Clank. They remade Ratchet and Clank. That game is so beautiful. That game is so fun. So I know what to expect whenever Spider-Man comes out. I know what to expect. You said 3.8 million for Halo 5. No, Halo 5 didn't sell 3.8. And so the last numbers that we got for Halo 5, Little Angry Alchemist, that they sold 5 million within the first 3 months. So basically before we hit 2016, Halo 5 already reached 5 million. So right now it could be around 6 or 7. Y'all got to remember that digital is really becoming a thing now because a lot of people are going digital. A lot of people that I know, that bought Gears of War didn't even buy the retail version. They bought digital. A lot of people's going digital. So you really can't really go buy VG charts. I really just want to wait until they come out and say how much did they sell. I know Microsoft has always been on the hush hush on their console sales. They be on the hush hush on their software unless they sold a shitload. The reason why they bragged about the Xbox 5, I said Xbox 5. Reason why they bragged about Halo 5 because they made the most money that they ever made on a Halo game, as far as software, as far as hardware, everything, the merchandise. But a lot of people was been all salty and been all mad, talking about what that doesn't equal that they sold more than the previous installments. Like, y'all got to cut the fanboy shit out. It's about making money. Like, I would if I was a businessman. And if they give me a choice that do I want to sell more software so it can make me look good, or do I want to sell more merchandise with software and hardware and make more money? Of course, as a businessman, you want to make more money. So it's just really the fanboys that's talking, that bullshit, talking about, you didn't sell more than this previous installment. But you got to look at the big picture. How much money did Microsoft made off the game in general? They made a shitload of money, so that's why they bragged about it. We still don't know the exact sales of Halo 5. Last time I checked, they hit over 5 million before 2016 hit, so we don't know. Halo's gonna always be their staple franchise, and it's gonna always sell. It's always gonna sell good, even though I felt that the quality of the story was lacking a little bit. But overall, it was still a good game. And you said Xbox infamous is Sunset Overfly. Actually, it does give me that infamous vibe, Sunset Overdrive. It does. It is kind of similar. Both of those games. It is. I'll give you that. What's up, Dr. Blue? What's up, Tom Crow? You ain't gonna troll me today, are you, Tom? Let me see. What else y'all got? You said I think I'm the only person on earth who still purchase. Okay, hold on. What you say? Purchase retail games. Well, a lot of people still purchase retail games. They still purchase retail games. But a lot of people is going digital nowadays. My phone at? My phone's ringing. Hold on, my phone. I don't know why they keep calling me. Whatever. Anyway, yeah. Let me see. You said Ukulele for the Wii U got canceled. Yeah, it did. Like, does surprise y'all. Like, the Wii U is yesterday's news, man. Like, it is what it is, guys. Like, the Wii U is garbage now. Like, because I say it's garbage now doesn't mean that I hate the Wii U. I had some good times with the Wii U, but when everybody abandoned the Wii U, I'm like, fuck the Wii U. Like, it's not supporting me, so I'm not gonna support it. What's going on, King Game Arthur? Doing all right? Yeah, the Wii U. I think when Nintendo's trying to, I think what King Machine was trying to do, they basically just trying to they want to get that Wii U taste out their mouth because it's been a dark cloud hovering above the Nintendo headquarters these past few years with the Wii U, because everything they did with their Wii U was wrong. They lost a lot of money, and it just been it's just been bad with Nintendo with this Wii U. But since I'm really happy that Miyamoto said that they got a lot of young, fresh people that's developing on the Switch, and I can tell that a lot of young people is doing it because what they shown is not what I imagined what Miyamoto would do. Because Miyamoto, since he's an old guy, he's stubborn. He like to, old people like they are stuck in their own ways. They like to do what they want to do. They don't like to keep up with the latest technology. And boom, we got, of course, we got the Wii, we got the Wii U, and that, basically proved my point on that they want to stay stuck behind. But with the Switch, I feel that they are actually moving forward. With not only, with the graphics, they moving forward with tech. I'm not saying that graphically that they have to be better than the PS4 Pro. The Scorpion, no, the graphics good is, it's good wherever it is right now. Because right now they're competing with the current generation console. But that feature, that one little feature that is that's passing everybody is switching up from the console to the handheld. And you don't get no droppage of the quality stays the same. That's that is a perfect idea. They doing something what Microsoft and Sony did not do, and I feel that it's going to sell a lot. And I'm afraid that whenever they said that they're going to ship out 2 million Switch, that's really it's really alarming. It's concerning because we know how Nintendo is. Just look at the Wii situation. Look at the NES Mini situation. Like, even look at the 3DS situation, because every holiday, Nintendo always understocked 3DSs because, every store I went to today, a lot of people have been asking for 3DS, and they're sold out. They're sold out everywhere around where I live at. They always do that shit, and it really pisses me off that they do that shit. They do that shit on purpose just to create a demand. Like, just being honest. Let me see. What's going on, Killers? Heaven 82, doing all right? Let me see. You said Sony merged their movie division with PlayStation. What video games would you like to see? If Sony, I don't even know, to be honest. I don't know, because a lot of their movies are garbage, to be honest. But I'm just glad that Insomniac Games is making a Spider-Man. I'm glad that it's not. I'm trying to remember who was it? Activision that used to make Spider-Man? I'm trying to remember who used to make Spider-Man, but those Spider-Man games was garbage to me. But this new Spider-Man game looks very good. I cannot wait to play it. It looks really good. I just have a lot of respect for that company. I'm just happy that they're making this game. You said why are third parties important for the Nintendo Switch? According to a lot of Nintendo fanboys and Nintendo fuckboys, as I call them, they don't think third parties need to come to Nintendo, and they in their head they still believe that. They still believe that the Wii U is the greatest console of all time. We got some weirdos in this community, man. Third party is always important for everybody. Why y'all think the NES sold so well? Why y'all think the Super Nintendo sold so well? Because they had a lot of third-party games. A lot of people loved the Nintendo system back in the day, not only just for Nintendo games. They love it for Contra. They love it for the Ninja Turtles and, Castlevania and Double Dribble, Double Dragon. They love those games. Those are not Nintendo games. I got to remember that. Killer Instinct that originated on the Super Nintendo sold really well. Nintendo used to be known for not only just Nintendo games, they used to be known for a lot of games, but they failed to keep up with the good quality like they used to have with the NES and the Super NES. And with Nintendo 64, they went their own route, and that created a big mess with them and third parties. And for the past 20 years, the third parties just hadn't been full on support, like the PlayStation, like Sony, Just being honest. Hold on, get a drink of water, man. Okay. What's going on, Pontiac? You doing all right? You said most Nintendo facts was born after the NES. Well, I think the reason why a lot of people is defending the Wii U so much because it's a lot of younger guys in this community that was brought up during the Wii generation, It's been over 10 years since the Wii came out. So, a lot of these younger gamers was, like I said, they was fascinated on the Wii U. On the Wii controls. They love all the Nintendo games in the Wii. So they thought the Wii was the best, and they still defend the Wii U to the fullest. And they still don't know why third parties left them. They still don't want to, you know, I guess, point the finger back at Nintendo and tell Nintendo that you're fucking up. Those are the kind of people that basically have excuses and apologies for Nintendo themselves instead of them wanting Nintendo to apologize to them. That what drives me crazy. I do not like apologists. Nintendo apologists, Xbox apologists, or Sony apologists. Like, if your preferred company of choice or platform of choice, whatever, if they fuck up, you have to let it known that they fuck up. But if you keep making excuses for them, then you're not making the situation any better. Because just look how Sony did this generation. I feel that they've been fucking up a lot. Even though they are number one, they've been fucking up as far as you know, customer satisfaction. Their customer service is garbage. You know, recently I just got my PlayStation, my PSN back. I didn't have it for like 3 days. They suspended my account for no damn reason. So I don't know how many people I had to talk to, and at the end they want to apologize to me. I was like, man, fuck you, man. Like, I was so fucking pissed off. I just want to just cancel my subscription. I was so fucking pissed. The reason why I still got my subscription is because I want to collect trophies. You don't collect trophies unless you got your subscription. So their customer service is garbage compared to Xbox Live. Every time I'm on the phone with Xbox Live, I never have issues. My account never been suspended. Every time I call them, you know, it doesn't matter what day they're there, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. But Sony, this shit happened on the weekend. So I couldn't even call them on Saturday. I couldn't call them on Sunday. So I had to wait till Monday. So it's a lot of shit that Sony is doing that's really pissing me off. But hey, when you number one, you could do what the hell you want to do. But I feel that Microsoft has been doing a lot of right things lately. But what they need to do is push out a little bit more software. You know, hopefully at E3 that they will give us a lot more software, because we know what we're getting. We know a lot of these games, that's what's coming out. But hopefully that Microsoft can surprise us with a lot of games. Hopefully they can surprise us, you know, give us some older IPs, do some remakes, not remasters, some remakes. Get some games from the original Xbox, remake them. You know, they need to basically, you know, put a lid in their ass, whatever. They put a light of fire in their ass. That's what they need as far as games. They need more studios. They need more first-party studios. They need like a Naughty Dog type of studio, because everything Naughty Dog does, you know, with Uncharted, with The Last of Us, you know, y'all got to remember, they used to do Jack and Dexter, Crash Bandicoot. All those games, I love them. They never fail me. They kind of like the Nintendo version, you know, for Sony, Naughty Dog. They make really good quality games, just like Nintendo. Microsoft need that studio. They need that grade A first party studio. They used to have Bungie. They used to do the Halos, but Bungie no longer works for them. So I know 343 is doing the Halo, and I don't know. They need that Nintendo Naughty Dog type of, you know, first party studios to help them thrive in the future. That's just what I think. Okay, what y'all got for me? What y'all got for me in the questions? Let me see. He said 2017 is going to be Nintendo and Sony. I'm not going to count Xbox. You know, I know a lot of people have been down on Microsoft just because of the PlayStation event. You know, the PlayStation event was really good. I really liked it, but I'm not going to count Microsoft out, because we still got a decent amount of exclusives coming out, like Scalebound, State of Decay 2. I know Dead Rising 4 just came out. Crackdown 3, Sea of Thieves, Cuphead. So there's still quite few, and we still not at E3 yet. So I'm a judge after E3. If I feel that we're not getting a lot more new games at E3, now I'm gonna be pretty pissed off. But till then, right now it looks like Sony got the upper foot, with the upper hand with this as far as the first party games. That's what I'm saying. You say, you know, we get like 10 exclusives per year on the PS4. The PS4 get a lot of exclusives, even though a lot of them are Japanese games. A lot of people don't like Japanese games, but the deal is, it's there. It's there. You know, there are some JRPG fans out here. There is. All right, what else I got for me? Switch. The Switch is portable and home. You have both options. I want a Vita, but like I said, when I'm home, I want to play on my TV. One thing with the Vita is, you know, if they would have made the Vita as powerful as the PS4, so you could take that on the go, then the Switch wouldn't even be created, because that'll be the exact replica of the Switch. But you can't switch from a PS4 game to the Vita because the Vita is not powerful enough. So since Nintendo got the upper hand on Sony with their handhelds, it's going to be a two-way race. I know I don't want to say two-way race. I'm gonna say a three-way race. It's gonna be good competition next year, because like I said, I'm not gonna count out Microsoft, because look at Microsoft, they still selling well. You know, y'all gotta remember, Sony put out a lot of hardware this fall with the VR, the Slim, and the Pro. And I said this a long time ago, about a month or two ago, when I give my thoughts and opinions on who's gonna, you know, outsell who for Black Friday, and I did say that either Xbox One S gonna, you know, win, because the price is really, it's good for what it offers, because I said that there was no way that Sony was going to let these retailers drop the price of the Pro to $350, but they did. I was wrong about that. I did not know, like, since it was a brand new console, I thought it was going to stay at $400, but no, it was a PS4 Pro for $450. I'm not $450, $350, and some retailers were selling for $330. So that's why that the PS4 outsold the Xbox One S in North America for November, because they dropped the price of the Pro. But just looking at the fact that it barely outsold the Xbox One by 100,000 with a beefed up console, that's not really saying much for Sony. I'm just being honest. Because if the Scorpio comes out next year and during the month of November, if it barely outsold the PS4 Pro, you know, then it's gonna be a lot of freaking fingers pointing at Microsoft. Be like, man, this is a flop, man. Like, there's gonna be a whole bunch of fanboy videos making fun at Microsoft for putting out the Scorpio, not selling more than the Pro. But the Pro barely sold more than the Xbox One S. And the Xbox One S has been out since August or something like that. And the Pro just came out in November. So I could give Microsoft a win on that, because it was freaking neck and neck. And Sony brought out a lot of hardware, and it barely still managed to outsell the Xbox One that's less powerful. So, like I said, I'm not going to judge until E3. Because, like I said, you need competition. And right now, there's a lot of competition that's going on that made Sony drop their price of not only the Slim, but they dropped the price of the Pro, because they seeing that a lot of people is flocking over to the Xbox One S. That's what I'm seeing. A lot of people flocking up to the Xbox One S. So, you know, that's why they dropped the price of the Slim and the Pro. So right now, the Xbox One S is still $250. I'm not sure if Sony, actually, no, it's still $250. The PS4 Slim is still $250. So right now, it's good for competition. And since competition is good, it's good for us consumers, good for us gamers, because, you know, instead of us paying $300 or $350 for these systems, we paying $250, because, you know, the one company is trying to one up the other company. So if you don't have competition, then you're going to have another PS4 situation. You know, the first 2 years, nobody couldn't touch it. Microsoft couldn't touch them. The reason why Sony is doing what they're doing now, because everybody is flocking over to the Xbox One S. So, like I say, if you're number one for so long and nobody ain't gonna touch you, why the hell do you want to give out good deals? Why the hell do you want to, you know, basically, you know, give the best value? Microsoft give the best value. They get the best deals. The consoles is cheap, so that's why Sony is doing what they're doing now, because of competition. And whenever the Switch comes out, I feel that it's going to beef up the competition even more, because a lot of people actually wants the Switch. All right, let me see. Okay, questions, guys. Give me some questions. Give me some questions. What's up, EJ? What's up, Nate? Who else is here? Hopefully I ain't missed nobody. Okay, I think I got everybody. Questions, guys. Questions. Matter of fact, I got a question from y'all. I just recently got my laptop fixed today. I had 500 viruses on this computer. This computer hadn't been updated in a very long time. How's the webcam? How's the quality of this video? Is it okay? Is it cool? Is it good? Because that's one of the reasons why I'm doing the Q&A with y'all guys, because I'm really just testing out my webcam. How's my webcam? You said talk about Stone Fox. It was a fucking fraud, man. You said it's better than the before, my webcam. You said it's decent enough, looks good. You said same as before. I don't like that when you say same as before. So I got mostly good and one is same. It's all right. So y'all saying it's legible. Okay. Is it like is it hiccuping? Is it stuttering? Okay. All right. You say Stone Fox Media, like this dude is he is not a gamer. This dude already been caught, exposed, that he doesn't play games. He cheerleads for Sony all the time. And at the end of the day, when he got caught, for not playing games, he decided to ban people, block people, and he decided to put his PlayStation account on private because he got exposed. People like that I cannot take serious. People like that are idiots, and people like that need to get exposed on a daily basis. I was eager to do a video about him today, but I just been so tired, and I went to get this computer fixed. But like he say so much stupid shit. He said a lot of shit that contradicts himself, but he don't even know it. Talking about Microsoft is desperate, just desperate to outsell the PlayStation. I don't like if they're desperate to outsell the PlayStation, then why Sony dropped the price of the PlayStation Slim and dropped the price of the Pro if they're not desperate to outsell Microsoft. Like you can't have your cake and eat it too. That's all I gotta say. He said a lot of dumb shit. Like his channel is basically just pro pony channel. I won't even say a pro PlayStation channel, because when I think of pro PlayStation, I think of a person that talks about a lot of PlayStation content, but not being a fuckboy about it. That's been a pro Xbox or pro PlayStation channel. But if you just been a fuckboy, he's a fuckboy like crap gamers. He's a fuckboy. There's a lot of fuckboys in this community, man. I just call myself a pro gamer, a real gamer. I try, like I say, man, I go where the good games at. I just go where the value is at. Microsoft had the value all generation, and they I guess lately Sony had the games. They got the games in 2017, and I guess according to Crap Gamer, Sony is showing games like 5 years ahead of time. You get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. 5 years ahead of time. A lot of those games they showing is coming out next year. We know Last of Us is still in development. It's probably not coming out within the next 1 to 2, maybe 3 years. And Death Stranding, those games I don't expect to at least 2 to 3 more years from now. But everything else I expect next year. And they had a good show. I really love the presentation. And he said, may you explain the difference between a fanboy and a fuckboy. Oh, my God. Oh, man. There is similarities to the fanboy and fuckboy. There are differences. Okay, a fanboy. Okay, you can say a fanboy probably can be like a pro channel, like a PlayStation channel or Xbox channel. They're a fanboy of that console. They talk about it all the time. They don't talk about no other content. Like let's say let me see, Obi-Wan, for example. He's a fanboy of Nintendo, but does he make fuckboy content? Does he basically do drama videos all the time? Does he basically get blacklisted from Nintendo conventions because he said a lot of stupid shit on Twitter, pissing off Reggie Fils-Aimé, pissing off Kimishima? Like, do he do stuff like that? That's what you call a fuckboy. Like Mooch, like freaking Crap Gamer, like those are fuckboys. When you constantly damage control for your company all the fucking time. Like they're more than fanboys. They're kind of like on that they are on that fanatical stage. They're fanatics and they're fuckboys. So there is a difference between a fuckboy and a fanboy. Fanboy is like an Obi-Wan. A fuckboy is a crap gamer. Let me see. A fanboy. Let me see. A fanboy. Who else I could say that's a fanboy? You know what? I don't even want to name. I don't want to start no shit, man, because I know he watched my content. I was about to say his name. I'm not gonna say it, man. I'm just putting Obi-Wan's name out there for example. He's a fanboy of Nintendo, but he's not a fuckboy. He's not a fuckboy. You know, I can respect some fanboys because they tell you that they're fanboys. You know, if you can tell me, just be honest with me, you're a fanboy. You don't play nothing else. But if you're that kind of, you know, apologist that make excuses for your company that continuously and poke you in the ass and take your money, and you make excuses on why you gave them your money, even though they rip you off, that makes you a fuckboy. If you damage controlling all the time, you stalking people at Best Buys and GameStops, telling them why you bought this console, why you didn't buy an Xbox. It's an American console. You're not from Japan, you're from America. If you're doing all that for your company, you're a fuckboy. If you having your kids drawing pictures of Phil Spencer, people don't know who Phil Spencer is. Majority of these kids don't even know who the hell Phil Spencer is. If you got your kids doing shit like that, you are a fuckboy. I'm just being honest. Just being honest. So that's my difference between a fuckboy and a fanboy. All right, well, okay, what we got? Would you consider as a Sega fan? See, you know what? This whole Sega joke. See, I don't say anything about Sega because y'all, you and Alex, everybody else, G-Rock, all y'all keep on throwing Sega in front of us. I swear, y'all want me to talk about Sega. And see, I try not to talk about Sega, but whenever I do like some retro content, I show you what games I play. Oh, I'm a Sega fanboy. I'm a fuckboy. But it's like y'all want me to talk about Sega. I try to talk about, but y'all force me to talk about Sega. I guess you could say I'm a Sega fanboy. I'm not a fuckboy. I'm just a fanboy. I love Sega. I love, you know, I used to love Sega. I used to. You know, they fucked up. They fucked up. That's why they no longer in the console market no more, because they fucked up. Let me see. You said fanboys, fuckboys are both highly delusional, if you ask me. Yeah, they are delusional, but fuckboys is the worst. I think fuckboys are the worst. Like the Wii U weirdos, the ones that continuously thinking that the Wii U is the best invention since sliced bread, continuously making excuses for Nintendo, they're fuckboys. The people that say that HD is not a standard and he's a Wii U weirdo, he's a fuckboy. And y'all know who I'm talking about. There's a lot of fuckboys around here. And the people that says that Nintendo does not need to put a price drop on the Wii U, and clearly they need a price drop so people can freaking buy the system. People that keep making excuses for the Wii U is a fuck boy. That's just how I call them. They're fuck boys. You said, what do you think about Tech Toy and Sega partnership? I didn't even know they had a partnership. Tech Toy. That's good. That's good because those are the one that's making those Sega Genesis again. I hope so because that other one that made that Genesis, I forgot who did it, but the quality of it was garbage. It was garbage. I think they had like about 30 of them. No, they had like 60-some Sega games, but the soundtrack was garbage, the gameplay was garbage, everything was garbage. I was like, this is not the Sega I played when I was a kid. So hopefully by Sega making a partnership with Tech Toy, hopefully that the quality of these Sega games that they're making on the system be exactly like what we had back then. What's going on, Sinister? You said, what's your opinion? What you want to be rebooted? There's a lot of shit I want to be rebooted. I want Streets of Rage rebooted. I want Jack and Dexter rebooted. I want what else I want to be rebooted? I would like for Star Fox to be rebooted, but in a good way. I want Metroid to be rebooted. It's a lot of stuff that needs to get rebooted, like a lot of stuff. Sonic needs to get rebooted. Yeah, Banjo-Kazooie, that's another one. Microsoft has the rights to Rare, and I don't know what the hell they're doing. They BSing around right now. They're BSing. What's going on there, Niagara? I just now seen you. Doing all right? You said OB, he just overreacts to everything but harmless. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, that's why I call OB a fanboy. He's a fanboy. I have no issues with fanboy. I respect if you're a fanboy, but if you're a fuckboy, I don't like you. I don't like you. I have respect for Obi-Wan. He's harmless. He doesn't bother nobody. So I have respect for him. I don't really talk about him like that. I know some people don't like him, but hey, that's y'all opinion, man. It's y'all opinion. If he doesn't bother me, you know, I ain't gonna say nothing, man. You know, it's been some times that Nintendo did some stupid stuff. He will call out Nintendo, but it's been some times that he acts like a fanboy, and I just leave it alone. But he never been a fuckboy, I'll tell you that. Mega Man, yes. Okay, that's another game that needs to get rebooted. Mega Man. And I know Capcom said they want to revamp some of their older IPs. I really wish that they can bring back Mega Man. What's going on, Cornell Anderson? Doing all right? Yeah, Jade Empire. They need a Jade Empire. Perfect Dark. Since they got Rare, Perfect Dark. They need Perfect Dark. They need Perfect Dark. Like it's a lot of IPs that can get rebooted. Enough with all these damn shooters, man. It's too many damn shooters around here. You know, we need more variety. That's what I'm saying. We need more variety. You said like Devil May Cry to be rebooted, bring back smart ass Dante, not the teenage whiny Dante. You still on that Devil May Cry? You ain't gonna never let that go, ain't you, Sims? You ain't gonna never let that go. You said, are you really buying a Switch after the Wii U fiasco? After what I just saw with the Switch, makes me want to get the Switch, even though I've been hard on Nintendo. But the deal with this is, how much hype did the Wii U? Y'all tell me this. Did the Wii U ever got this much hype before it got launched? Y'all just tell me that. Had it ever get this much hype? It didn't. You know, nobody wasn't hype about it. A lot of people didn't know about it. And Nintendo is basically creating a demand for this system. They creating a demand for everybody to want to buy this system. So since a lot of people want to buy this system, it's going to open up a lot of doors for a lot of third parties to make a lot of games. Matter of fact, there's a rumor that Ubisoft got 8 games in development for the Switch. There's a lot of people that got games in development for the Switch because they see a good thing here. So if I see a good thing here, and Nintendo is marketing the thing, the way they market it really, really well. And I'm glad that they did not have kids in that trailer. So they making this system like it's catering towards people like us, young adults, older adults. They bring it back to old school Nintendo core fans back to the system. I like what they're going with this. They making this system cater towards everybody. So I liking where they're going with this, man. So yes, I am buying the Switch day one. What's up, Alex? Good night. Yeah, I really hope Zelda will come at lunch, but I don't know, man. According to the rumors, a lot of rumors said that's not going to be a lunch game, but it's just kind of odd that Reggie Fils-Aimé Nintendo is showcasing The Legend of Zelda at a late night talk show, but you know, the people that's actually flocking to buy Nintendo in March, you know, they could be wanting to know where's Zelda at. Y'all show a Zelda game at that Tonight Show, where it was a Jimmy Kimmel, but where's my Zelda? You show me Zelda, where's it at? So it doesn't make sense for them to show that game knowing that's not gonna be a launch title. So looks like my camera is working now. Yeah. That's good. That's good. That's basically, honestly, I'm just really doing this as a test stream, but I'm just really going ahead, just make this a full podcast, just Q&A with everybody, man. I just basically just want to just be on here for like a few minutes, but I've been on here for about almost an hour now, I think, almost an hour. So I don't know. It's been fun talking to everybody, man. Do you still trust Nintendo? What's going on, Ed, bro? I didn't see you. What's going on? I don't know, man. I don't expect a lot of people to trust Nintendo because it's like this. You got to earn your trust back. It's kind of like my 9-year-old daughter. She gets caught. She's a very smart girl. She's an AB student, and she just my wife. She just signed a letter form so she could go into the advanced class. I'm really, really proud of her. She's a really smart baby. I really love her. But her problem is lying. She has a lying problem. She lies all the time, and I know when a person is lying because I was there. I was a kid, and I lied a lot. So that's one thing, you know, even though she's doing good in school, even though she's a good girl, but I still can't trust her. You know, just like Nintendo, they got good IPs. You know, they've been there since day one. I love them all my life, but they have to gain my trust back in order for me to be 100% full into Nintendo again. Because right now I'm not 100% into Nintendo. I'm gaming everywhere. I'm gaming on a PlayStation, I'm gaming on an Xbox, and maybe I might game on the PC one day. Maybe I might. You never know. You never know. Nintendo, they need to gain the trust back, not only with hardcore gamers, but they need to gain the trust back of their core gamers that made Nintendo. Let me see what y'all got for me. He said, trust any company is stupid. That's true. Trust any company is stupid. Like, you let your wallet do the talking, man. Like, if you go continuously and just give out your money blindfoldly and you're not even knowing what you're getting, it's kind of like, you know, you're getting a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. You know, if you don't inspect or investigate of what you're getting yourself into, then you're going to set yourself up for failure. And that's what a lot of people have been doing, setting themselves up for failure. But as far as what I'm seeing now, I trust the Switch. I trust the idea. But do I fully trust Nintendo? No, I don't. I don't fully trust Nintendo. But since they got younger people working on the system, I feel that we're going to have new current generation features, current generation graphics, stuff that you see on Xbox and PlayStation. We're going to get that, but PlayStation, Xbox is not going to get what we're going to get. That's going to buy the Switch. It's the handheld version. We take a console to go. So that what makes it better. So, you know, it's you know, it could go either way, man. Let me see what y'all got. So we need an online Mario Party at lunch, man. Nintendo been needing online since the GameCube, man. And since the GameCube, I don't know what is going on with them. That's the main reason why they are in the position that they are now, because they don't want to use the latest technology. They want to stay behind. But Kimishima, ever since he came into the office, I feel that he's doing everything right. He might have been quiet for the most part, but as far as a businessman, he's more of a businessman than a gamer, and he knows what the West wants. And the West, what brings out the most money. We generate the most money, since most of us in the West, we play video games more than they do in the East, more than they do in Japan. We love video games out here. And Nintendo, what they've been doing they hadn't been catered towards the Western audience. A lot of shit. The region locking their games, like, it's a lot of shit I don't even have time to talk about tonight. It's just they've been fucking up. But you gotta remember, Kimishima used to be the president of Nintendo of America back then, so he knows what we want out here. So I have a lot of trust in him. I won't say I have trust in the company, but I do have trust in Kimishima. You know, but right now I'm working myself up to trust Nintendo again, but I'm still kind of at the defensive, you know, side. You said, yeah, Nintendo knows to be burning bridges. Yeah, they've been burning bridges for a long time, man. Like, that's why in the situation that they're in right now. But right now they are humbling themselves. Now, I'm really happy to hear that. I'm happy that Miyamoto is not touching the Switch. I'm happy that Star Fox and the Pikmin, the series, is still alive. I'm happy that he said he could take the series more seriously. He's gonna put more forth the effort into Star Fox and Pikmin. I really don't have a really big issue with Pikmin, because Pikmin 3 was a really good game. I liked it. Beautiful looking game. But with the Star Fox Zero, it was not a beautiful looking game. The game was garbage. The game was garbage. I'm not saying that the everything about the game was garbage, because I heard the game is actually fun whenever you get used to the controls. The problem is I don't want to get used to the controls. I want to fucking use a regular controller. I do not want to look at my damn gamepad. I do not want those gimmicks to get in the way of my gaming experience with Star Fox. That is the issue. The forced gameplay, the forced gimmicks on us. So that's why I like that. That's why I like the fact that we're getting options. Let me see. Stone Fox Media. Yeah, he is a fake gamer. How the hell this dude be getting so many subscribers? But if you've been keeping up with his channel, he was at I think last month he was at 160,000 subscribers, and after he hit 160,000, he went on a decline, and I went on his channel today, and he's at 159,000. He lost over he lost over 1,000 subscribers within a month or two. That dude's a fraud, man. He's a fraud. Yeah, I love Splinter Cell. I love Splinter Cell. And Splinter Cell used to be the Xbox, used to be the original Xbox exclusive, because Splinter Cell 1, I don't think it went on the PS2. If it did, it was probably a time exclusive, but it was exclusive to the Xbox at one point. That what got me to the Splinter Cell series, was on the original Xbox. And I love this series. I love games like that. Microsoft, they need games like that. They do. Let me see. What else I got? So Nintendo needs to start listening to their fans and start disrespecting their fan base. Yeah, they do. They need to have a person, you know, kind of like Yoshida, a person like Phil Spencer, because they actually go on Twitter and talk to their fans. They do. They do. Nintendo, I don't know what the hell they're doing, man. I don't know what the hell they're doing. But, you know, right now, everything is looking pretty good. And we got, what, a month now, whenever they do this presentation. So I'm pretty excited about it. And yes, we do need an Eternal Darkness too. You know, hell, I don't even mind if they have a remake of it. Reboot the damn series, man. They need to bring back some of their older franchise. You know, they need a horror game. Like Nintendo, they kind of the same boat with Microsoft. They need variety of games. Nintendo, they got mostly games that cater towards, you know, everybody, like adult. Well, I'm saying adults, well, kids. They need hardcore games. They need horror games. They need those games, man. They got a shooting game, a shooter with Metroid, in which they don't use them. They don't use a franchise. This is the second generation in the row that I want to say second. Hold on, no. This is the second generation that Nintendo did not use the Metroid series, and I think the reason why they did not have a Metroid game on the on the Nintendo 64. I think Miyamoto couldn't even find ways to freaking gimmick the damn game. I think that's what it was. I don't understand why he couldn't even. I don't know, man. They say some stupid ass shit, man. I guess he wanted to put a gimmick in the Nintendo 64 version of Metroid, but he couldn't find a way. So that's why he never got a Metro on the 64. And with the Wii U, there is no excuse. There's no excuse for that shit, man. Yeah, I think Star Fox, they will learn their lesson. They will learn their lesson. I appreciate that, Ed, bro. I try to have a decent looking setup, man. You know, I try to be on cam sometimes. I know a lot of times it's so easy to do videos without being on camera, because I don't need to have my setup looking nice. I got to clean up and everything. Like, it's a lot to do with doing webcam videos, because it takes longer to render or convert, whatever. But if I just do it without the camera, it's so easy. But I'm gonna try to do more webcams, especially if I could get enough of y'all guys to watch it. You know, if I feel like if my views is not growing the way I want it to grow, you know, then I'm gonna just do it the lazy way. You know, I'm trying to increase the quality of this channel, but y'all gotta help me. You know, when I do a video, I would like for y'all to like it and share it, because I want more subscribers. It ain't just more subscribers. I want more views. I know YouTube has been tripping with this algorithm, whatever this bullshit is. I just found out about this shit the other day, man, because I felt that my views got dropped a lot. Cause I was like, man, I was averaging like 500 to 600 views per video for like 2 or 3 months in a row, and it just dropped. I was like, what the hell's going on? Then my podcast views was dropped. I was like, what's going on? Cause I get a good amount of people watching my podcast, you know. Then I went on other people's channels, and you know, I saw their videos, and you know, I went back to their channel. I was paying attention to their view count, and I was like, why's their view count is not the same? Why is it going down? Like, it doesn't make sense. And when I did my podcast the other day, and I think after my podcast was over, I had like 150 something views. But when I went to sleep, I had like 200 some views. I woke up the next morning, my views went from 208 to 147. I was like, what the fuck is going on with YouTube? I knew I had more than 147 views after my podcast was up. So what the hell's going on? You know, then like a couple hours later, 147 turned to like about 400. I was like, what the hell is going on with YouTube? And now it's like around 500 some views. I don't know what the hell's going on with YouTube, man. I don't know. Only thing I can do is just keep doing what I'm doing with my channel. like I say, please subscribe, share the video, hit the notification bell so you will stay up to date with my content. I got a lot of shit I want to do. Like I say, I'm still giving out some games. Like I say, 2 Mario games, 2 Zelda games. Whatever the name of this 3D Mario game is, I'm giving away 2 of them. And Zelda Breath of the Wild for the Switch, I'm giving away 2. I'm giving away 4 games. I'm being honest, guys. I'm giving away 4 games. So that's basically what, $60 a pop. That's $120 for 2. That's $240 worth of games I'm giving away. So like I say, y'all gotta help me out if y'all want to get cool stuff like that, because whenever the Switch comes out, I'm going to get 2 copies of whatever, if it's Mario or whatever, it's Zelda, whatever's coming out, I'm giving it away. I'm doing a drawing. And like I say, I got to support me, and I will support you back. Okay. Let's get a couple more questions. I'm going to end the podcast. I wouldn't even intend to have a podcast. I just want to do a test stream, to be honest. Let's get a couple more questions. I'm going to end this. A couple more questions, guys. Say, you should do a Nintendo Switch. Go hell no. That's a good one, Dave. That's a good one. You say you should do a Switch giveaway. Man, y'all shit. I ain't got that kind of money. Shit. That Switch alone will probably cost about $300. Okay. I'd rather give out the games than the console, man. I ain't got that kind of money. Shit. I don't care if it's refund season around that time or not. Hell, I could use that money on my own self. Shit. All right. You say you're going to keep the Wii U for a little longer and see how the Switch performs. I'm just tell you right now, BC Wearers, the Switch, but the comparison between the Switch and the Wii U is like it's night and day. It's like comparing a retarded kid to a straight A student. I'm just being honest, man. I'm just being honest. Yeah, I heard about that, Alex. Yeah, ukulele for the Wii U got canceled. So if you a Wii U fanatic, fanboy, or fuckboy, if you still find ways to damage control that, if you still find ways to make excuses for Nintendo about that game getting canceled, then you are a serious fuckboy, a delusional ass fuckboy. Like, it's funny. It's really funny, man. But anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna shut the stream. I'm tired. That's why I like to have a lot of more people on the stream, because, man, talking for over an hour, oh, my God, it drains me. That is a lot. I don't see how Drone do it. Drone Crusher, whenever he talks to his subs, he be doing it for like 2 hours. I cannot do it by myself. That's just too much, man. It is too much, man. But, yeah, man, like I say, man, I really appreciate y'all for coming out. And I don't know, maybe I might do another one tomorrow. I don't know. It depends on how I feel. Like I said, I'm still on vacation from work, man. I've just been chilling, buying video games, playing a lot of video games. I was up all night playing Final Fantasy 15. I put in over 12 fucking hours on the game yesterday. I think I got over a total of 15 or 16 hours on Final Fantasy 15. It's a good game. I really like it. It's a beautiful game. I love it. This game is really good. The game, it caters towards not only the core Final Fantasy fans. It caters towards the first timers, because I'm really not into Final Fantasy. This game is really awesome. If you hadn't played Final Fantasy 15, it is awesome. I love it. I'm only on chapter 6. I put in over 15 hours. The reason why, because I did a lot of side quests. If you don't do no side quests and you just want to go straight to the campaign, you're gonna get your ass ate up alive. I'm just being honest. You're gonna get your ass ate up. I got my ass whooped. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do some side quests. I gotta beef up my character. They need to get stronger. But yeah, man, I'm doing good. I barely squeezed out on chapter 6. I barely squeezed out. No, I barely squeezed out on chapter 5. I'm now on chapter 6. And it was a struggle beating that boss on that. So I'm having lots of fun. I heard that the game has 15 chapters, so I probably got like another 20, 25 more hours to this game. Game it's lit. I love the game. Awesome game. Love it. And I prefer y'all to play it if y'all really new to the series. It's really good. But anyway, like I said, man, appreciate y'all for coming out. If I decide to do one tomorrow, I would do it. I don't know. But if not, then I'm gonna do one Thursday. I'm gonna do one Thursday. Of course, you got the Real Talk with the Real Gamer show. So y'all stay tuned to the Real Talk with the Real Gamer, because that's when my guys come here. Sinister, Tar Heel, ActivesiNGaming, freaking Mr. 100. He started to become a regular. Old Dirty, he comes in every once in a while. JDauntless, Retro Bro, Gamer Nick. You know, we all cool and everything. We have fun every Thursday, and we always have fun. I love my show. I love my cast and crew. We always have fun. We might. One thing I like about everybody, we don't always agree all the time. We're not like a lot of these podcasts in this crumb side of YouTube, where everybody has to agree. We be in each other's. If we was like in person, we'd be in each other's faces a lot of times if we was actually in person. But we've been disagreeing on a lot of stuff. At the same time, we do it respectfully. We respect each other, and that's why I like my cast and crew. So anyway, guys, I really appreciate everybody coming out, and y'all guys have yourselves a wonderful day. Peace out.